A world of fire starters where reading is an act of rebellion. Mark Cousins introduces Fahrenheit 451, the second sci-fi classic, in tonight's Moviedrome double bill.
In Berlin in 1933, the Nazis burned books. In the late 50s, Ray Bradbury wrote Fahrenheit 451, a novel which takes its name from the temperature at which paper burns. His story, set in the near future, is of a time when books and written culture are forbidden. Montag, a fire patrolman charged with searching out and incinerating hidden books, slowly becomes entranced by the things he must destroy. The French critic turned director François Truffaut loved the story and identified with the main character. Like Montag, Truffaut was unschooled but fell in love with books. For 6 years he tried to raise the money to make the film. He cast, or wanted to cast, Paul Newman, Jean-Paul Belmondo, Charles Aznavour, Peter O'Toole and Terence Stamp as Montag. Eventually he gave the part to Oskar Werner. The film was not well received. It was the director's first English-language picture, and critics complained that the dialogue was stilted. Truffaut and his lead actor had disagreed about how Montag should be played. Werner wanted to play a fascist. The director had in mind a more vulnerable character, and when things got really bad, he even used Werner's stand-in for key scenes. Truffaut downplayed several other aspects of the book and removed the mechanical hand which killed human beings. As he was doing his famous long interviews with Alfred Hitchcock at the time, he opted instead for what he called a subtle, constant tension. And he hired Hitchcock's composer, Bernard Herrmann, to do the music. Here is the result. See what you think. I mostly dislike film adaptations of books because they seem to have an inferiority complex. They genuflect in front of literature. Fahrenheit 451 does this, but for me in hauntingly cinematic terms. Bradbury, the novelist, said that the last scene in the movie is one of the most beautiful in the history of film. It snowed by accident when they shot it. The best things in movies, said Orson Welles, are accidents.